Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is Montana This Morning from Montana's news leader.
Good morning. Thanks for waking up with This Morning on Montana This Morning. I'm Augusta McDonald.
And I'm Louis Dortch. Hopefully having a good start to your Friday. We made it to the end of the week, Augusta.
Made it to the end of the week. A very nice week it was.
Yeah, temperatures, we made it up to 74 yesterday here in Missoula. That broke a record. Yes, broke the previous record of 73 degrees. And then we're going to drop for today. Temperatures are going to drop about 25 to 30 degrees.
Ouch.
Yes.
That's brutal. It is October.
Exactly. So we could kind of expect that, right? We'd expect cooler temperatures, but here is a look outside at the radar, and this is what we're watching. You see rain showers and high elevation snow showers slowly building in. Well, that's what we're going to be watching for today as this continues to slide off to the east. That's going to build in as we roll throughout the morning here, and these showers are kicking off along a cold front. So this cold front moves through, and that's what's going to drop those temperatures almost 25 to 30 degrees for this afternoon, with highs only in the 40s and lower 50s. Now, one thing we'll have to keep in mind too behind this front is the winds are going to pick up. So it's going to be breezy this afternoon. Gusts around 25 to 30 miles per hour. And then the second system's going to bring us in even some heavier rain by Sunday. We'll talk more about that as we roll throughout the morning here.
Alrighty, thank you, Louis. 3 women in Connecticut started talking about how they would help Puerto Rico even before Hurricane Maria hit. They're applying lessons learned after another tragedy to welcome evacuees. About 40 students have already arrived since the hurricane, and that number is expected to grow. Hannah Doba reports from New Britain, Connecticut.
Sisters Yais, Beth, and Elani are settling into a new school year, 1,600 miles from their home.
Must have been very hard leaving.
Sí. Lloramos.
Yais Beth told us they cried when they left Puerto Rico, but their parents knew they'd be better off here.
Hi, Grandma.
The sisters are living with their grandmother in New Britain, Connecticut, a community that wants to be a model for helping in the aftermath of disasters.
Our biggest worry was we need the students to be okay. We need the children and their families to feel okay and welcome when they come here.
School Superintendent Nancy Serra, Central Connecticut State University President Dr. Sulma Toro, and Nelba Marquez Green, who started the Anna Grace Project after losing her daughter in the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting, are the driving force behind the effort.
There are lessons in Newtown that I won't let go to waste.
Helping Puerto Rico hits home for Nelba, whose parents are still on the island. In this photo, taken after Maria hit, her mother is holding a flower as a sign to her daughter that she's okay.
If more communities do what we are doing in New Britain, this country will be a lot better.
The 3 women are organizing a welcome center, social and emotional support for the students, and help with college tuition.
If this is the thing we do well and we are able to welcome these families, then I can feel like it is an effort worthy of CCSU and my daughter's name, because I don't just put my daughter's name on anything.
The sisters say their new teachers have been helpful and their English is getting better.
What music are you listening to?
K-pop.
K-pop? Really?
Yes.
Taylor Swift?
They also told us they're thinking about how much they have when Puerto Rico still needs so much. Hannah Doba, CBS News, New Britain, Connecticut.
If you'd like to know more about the CCSU Anna Grace Project relief effort, you can find a link at ccsu.edu. They are also working to provide aid to the island, sending supplies to specific families they have identified with help from that community. And back in Montana, a Billings trucking company gets to transport the Capitol Christmas tree from the Kootenai National Forest to Washington, D.C. Whitewood Transport leaves Eureka on November 8th and make the more than 2,300-mile journey to the Capitol with that 70-foot tree on board. The truck will make several stops along the way, allowing people across the country to sign the wrapping on the tree. The Rocky Mountain Ballet Theater in Missoula has been chosen to accompany that tree. To celebrate the honor, the company has prepared special performances which dramatize the journey of the tree from the Kootenai National Forest to Washington, D.C. These dances will debut in a free performance at the Top Hat on Saturday, October 28th from noon to 2. That event is family-friendly and open to the public. The state laboratory celebrates 100 years of servicing the public and working with the CDC. MTN's Lindsay Ford tours the state lab and details public health and environmental services it provides.
Hospitals throughout the state send patient samples to the Public Health Lab. Michelle Mosier, a clinical laboratory scientist at the Public Health Lab, said she and her colleagues have been busy testing cases of influenza.
We then receive the samples and do further testing on them, so we're able to confirm their results.
Samples are then sent to the CDC to test and compare results to a state and national level. It's just one example of the public health work done at the state lab.
People often say that, they never get sick from the flu or they don't get anything. It's important to remember that getting vaccinated not only protects you, but it protects the people around you. So it's important to remember that sometimes being vaccinated is also about protecting the people around you.
The state labs provide drinking water testing, influenza testing, foodborne outbreaks to ensure the health of Montanans.
Kathy Mannion works in the foodborne outbreak department where she can test for things like salmonella.
I really enjoy it. It's like a puzzle. Every time it's different. It's always a challenge, and sometimes more challenge than others. Sometimes you just have more numbers, or maybe something doesn't work.
2017 marks the 100th anniversary of the state lab.
100 years. It's amazing.
Director of Public Health and Human Services, Sheila Hogan, said a few words after cutting the first piece of cake.
Yet another jewel in state government that really impacts the quality of life in Montana. I'm proud of the scientists that are here. I'm proud of their dedication.
In Helena, Lindsay Ford, MTN News.
And in some national headlines this morning, White House Chief of Staff John Kelly is defending President Trump's efforts to console the families of fallen soldiers. The retired general also accused Florida Congresswoman Frederica Wilson of politicizing what he labeled a sacred presidential effort. Wilson criticized the president's tone and message to the family of one of the 4 soldiers killed in an ambush in Niger earlier this month. And Hurricane Maria slammed into Puerto Rico as a Category 4 storm 1 month ago today. 5,000 people are still housed in temporary shelters. 80% of electricity customers are still in the dark, and 30% are without running water. The storm killed 48 people and left $85 billion in damage. One official estimates that Maria set the U.S. territory back 20 to 30 years. And the curtain has fallen on elephants in New York. Governor Andrew Cuomo signed legislation on Thursday banning elephant performances at circuses, carnivals, and parades. Animal rights groups are hailing the move. Violators face up to a $1,000 fine per incident. Meteorologist Louis Dortch joins us now in the Storm Tracker Weather Center. Louis.
All right, thank you, Augusta. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday. Happy Friday. We're having a little bit of trouble if you're just joining us here with the weather computer. Can't get it up and running, which is unfortunate because I had a lot of really neat stuff to show you this morning. I was excited. There was so much to talk about. We had the winter weather outlook come out yesterday. We can talk about that actually. We'll get some graphics and I'll show you that. But we had that to talk about. We had some rain showers, snow showers to talk about, cooler temperatures, wind. It's pretty active, but we'll do our best here this morning. I thank you for sticking with us. Quick look at these temperatures outside. We're in the 40s and the 50s here this morning with some 30s in western Montana. And then there's that radar. That's bringing in some rain showers and some snow showers. Remember, you can get all these graphics on our website, KPAX.com. It's a really cool live interactive radar that you can click on and track it right down to your street. So you can do that. And then there's a wide view there. You can see after this first system moves through, a little bit of a break tomorrow, and then a second system is going to bring us some heavier amounts of rain Saturday night and into Sunday. And we'll continue to keep you updated on this throughout the weekend and just prepare for some cooler weather, Augusta.
Yes, so jackets, coats, all of those things this weekend.
Umbrellas, yes, everything.
Yes, time now for a look at your birthday shout-outs.